YouTube family, it's your girl Alexis, and I'm back today with another video. Just here to have some to come with some good cheer and some encouragement as I am getting my pamper on, okay, making myself happy all by myself, you know. And so anywho, the message for today is there's no one responsible for making you happy. You hear me? There's nobody in this world who is going to make you happy. You hear me? You have to make yourself happy. You understand me? You have to find happiness within yourself. You have to be okay whether it's one person around you, if it's 1,000 people around you, if you know, if you have $1 million, if you have $5, if you're in love, if you're not in love, you know. Those things are internal things that you have to create for yourself. You have to love yourself. You understand me? You have to fall in love with you first before you fall in love with anyone else. Why? Because you're always going to be dependent on that person to fulfill something that they can't fulfill. Nobody is responsible in making anybody else happy. That is not anybody else's responsibility. That is unfair that you give somebody else the responsibility to make you happy. You understand me? If you didn't walk into a situation already happy, and when that person walks out the door, you're still able to be happy. If that person decides that they want to take a break, you're still happy. If that person isn't able to make it for whatever it may be, whatever, you're still happy. You have to do things for yourself to allow yourself to be happy. Nobody is responsible for that, and that is something that you have to dig deep and you have to deal with yourself. You have to learn how to be by yourself and be with yourself in order to know what it is to really be happy. You understand me? Happiness is a choice. You understand me? But one thing I know for sure, and two things for certain, right? If you don't learn this on your own, you'll be forced to learn it. And then sometimes we don't learn it, and we allow ourselves to keep banging our heads and going through situations that we may not even need to go through. You understand me? If we just do the work. You know, we deal with that inner portion of ourselves. We deal with that darker version of ourselves, those situations in our life that may have caused us to feel insufficient in many areas of our lives. You know, a relationship should not make you happy. You should already be happy. You hear me? You should be able to dance whether you're with someone or you're not. You should be able to smile whether you're with someone or not. You should be able to love whether you're with someone or not. And whether someone wants to be with you or not, you should still be able to be in a loving place no matter what. You know, because we're not objects. We're not obligated to certain things, and everybody is different, right? So I say this to say that let's do the inner work. Let's do what we need to do for ourselves to allow ourselves to be the better version of ourselves so that we do not depend on other people to fulfill areas of our lives that we can fulfill for ourselves. You hear me? You don't need anybody to take you out. Take yourself out. You don't need anybody to buy you flowers. Buy your own flowers. You hear me? You don't need anybody to buy you a Gucci bag. Buy your own Gucci bag till you get your Gucci bag. You hear me? Do you. Love on you. You understand me? Paint your toes, paint your nails, do your hair. You know, you should be your own first love. You understand me? You should treat you the way that you want other people to treat you. Okay? You should be contented in treating yourself no matter who's around. You hear me? So I just encourage you guys on this lovely Saturday afternoon to do the work, dig deep, dig in, do the work, because I tell you, it is such a refresher. I remember days that, I remember days telling God, well, if I only had this, I would be like this. That's fine. I remember days that I would say, God, if I had this, I would be happy. And I would get it. It would feel good for a moment. And then that was it. I was still empty. I remember when, oh God, if you give me this person, I'll be like this. I got them and it was all hell. You know what I'm saying? It felt good for the moment, but if I didn't have that person, I wasn't fulfilled, or if they didn't twist the right way, I wasn't happy. Or, happiness is a choice. You hear me? You are responsible for your own happiness. you and you only. You hear me? So come on, guys, let's get into it. Let's do that self-work so that we don't allow ourselves to be in situations where we're looking for happiness through other people that cannot fulfill that position. That is not my job. My job is not to make anyone else happy. You understand me? My job is to add to their happiness. You understand me? To add to, not make. Add to. You understand me? You should already be happy when I step into the room. You hear me? And even, sometimes we have bad days, and we can always empower another person in their moments and stuff like that, but that's not a daily responsibility. You understand? It's not a daily responsibility. You have to make you happy. Okay? So you guys, lots of love to you guys, and I pray that we all get together and do this work so that we walk into 2021 feeling unbothered, happy, in good spirits, skin glowing, body glowing, energy popping. You understand me? Just in a good, gracious spirit so that we can allow all the goodness that is for us to come to us. You understand me? No matter what we have, no matter where we are, no matter how much we have, how much we don't have, we're not in them dark places. We're not dependent on people to make us what we can make for ourselves. You hear me? So you guys be blessed and have a lovely day.